What's up, indie gamers? I am Sunny, and today we are playing Legend of Keepers. And this is such a cool game. I've been so addicted to this game. This game is from Goblin Studios, and let me tell you something. Our mission is to stop the heroes from acquiring our loot in our dungeons. And us as the bad guys, we are here to destroy the humans at all costs, whether we kill them or we have them running for their lives. This is such a fun, cool game. I've really enjoyed it. Goblin Studios just continues to kick butt on games like these. If you guys are interested in this game, I'm gonna have a link down below. Check out that Steam link. Feel free to click it, feel free to purchase it, or wishlist it if you're interested down in the future. But my recommendation is to fully play it. Pick this one up. Let's jump into it. Let's show some gameplay real quick. I want you guys to check out the full scope of the coolness that's happening here. So I have started on the slave holder. Now you actually have to get to level 10 to unlock the enchantress. I actually have her unlocked, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna change this up for myself here, and we're gonna play the enchantress. I haven't played her. As you guys can see, they have their own abilities, their own things here, but they actually have a full skill tree as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get to show that off here, but they all have their own skill trees. We have monsters, so she's good at, I guess, monsters, setting up traps, spells, and morale is low, which there's a whole system here, and we're going to show that off. So we're going to choose the enchantress so we can actually check out. If you guys can see here, we have a full skill tree. Can we actually go back? I wanted to go back real quick and just real fast, show the slave holder. And he's more about the monsters and the morale. As you guys can see here, I've already gotten a whole set of skill points, even 4 points that we can set up. Let me set up these 4 points because I'm actually really curious. Can we? Okay, we grab that bad boy. Let's grab that one, and this one. Burning whip damage. So that's one of his abilities that attacks. This is your dungeon master. Actually, we're going to have to go back. All right, so let's choose the enchantress. We're going to start from scratch here. I know you guys want to see the gameplay, so I definitely want to get this going. So there's a whole way you can actually customize the difficulty. We're going to leave everything at default. Everything. Now, the cool thing here is this is a dungeon management game. You set up the traps, you set up the heroes, you do it based on what the hero's strengths and weaknesses are. So here we go. So right off the bat, so we have, you guys can see, these are the heroes that we're going to be tasked to stop. We have Zardin. These are going to be random people, but they all have abilities. They can be like a healer, they can be a magic user. We have sometimes there's a tank. Usually that's the ones in the front have the most health. So these are the dudes we're going to be going up against. They have weaknesses to the, as you guys can see, the elemental weaknesses, fire, nature, air. So you kind of want to set up maybe in that way. There's a lot of cool little mechanics here at play. But we're going to go ahead and set up our guy, Oshel here. He's got the most health at 100. I've played this game quite a bit. I've been pretty addicted. I put in quite a few hours into this, so I kind of know what I'm doing. This game is just truly addicting. Let's go ahead and choose him. So this is going to be our first 3 monsters. We're going to go ahead and confirm these bad boys. We're going to go ahead and put a trap. So there's some new traps here. Like, I don't know, poison cloud. This is an area damage. So it even tells you right there if it hits area or if it hits the back or front. Let's go ahead and choose a poison. So there's 2 ways you can kill these heroes. And you'll see what I'm talking about. They have a health bar if you look in the hearts. And then they have the kind of like the morale bar. And if you're able to get either one of them to 0, you will eliminate them from the dungeon. But the really cool thing here, I really like this monster. So even though I chose a new chick, I already kind of know all these monsters pretty well. Let's go ahead and choose him. See, and each monster has their way of attacking, whether it's physical base, whether it's ice base, fire base, or they attack the morale. But here, and I'm going to explain here in a second what killing a hero, whether it's through death or through running, having them run scared, what that actually equals. Because there's a benefit. Ooh, she's cool. So that dungeon master, that's us. We're the champions. If they get to us at the very end, we fight. Ooh, we're already getting our butt kicks. So here we go. So this is what I wanted to explain to you. There's 2 bars. If we end up killing one, we get blood. We collect blood when we kill the heroes. But if we're able to make them run scared, we collect their tears. And with those tears, we upgrade our dungeon master. So really cool mechanic. Okay, let's jump into it. So the game with its attacks, you get a couple choices here. We can hit the Infernal and Fire for 30 damage, or we can do the Infection. We're going to play the long game. We're going to put a dot over time on him. Ooh, that's an area attack. I didn't even realize it's even better. I thought it said just the front. Perfect. So now we got our Inferno. Let's go ahead and hit another area. We're going to continue to just apply. It's going to apply Burn, which is another damage over time. We're just going to apply all these damage over time abilities. I find them to be really powerful. You almost always will... Your first 3 are almost always going to die. I've come close once to knocking out the heroes within your first 3 monsters. What my strategy tends to be, I tend to put my strongest monsters in the second group and leave the weaker monsters to do as much as they can in the front. And then usually the goal is to not let them get to you at the end. But if they do kill you, it's over. Your run is completely over. This is a roguelike game. So that's my trap that I set up. You guys see this right here is me setting up me, the Dungeon Master, my own ability. So I get to select the spell. These are new spells to me. Applies Enchanted Seed. See, these are new, so let me read these. It applies Enchanted Seed to the next group of monsters. Each monster gains 10% life once transformed. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to just go for the damage because, look, we're going to wipe the hero out. Boom. Down. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So now we got 3 versus 1. I think this person is screwed. We're going to go ahead and hit him with a lightning strike. Oh, I should have checked the... I should be checking elemental. I should be doing that. Yeah, we're going to wipe him out here. She actually has a ton of ice resistance. I didn't see that. Because I'm a noob. I should have seen that. Oh, so he's got a stunner and a wild strike. There it is. Down. Over. We win. As you guys can see here, since we killed all 3 heroes, we collected their blood. Since we didn't have any of them run away. Now here's the thing. You're wondering what's the difference? Well, the difference is some heroes are too powerful in the health department. So the only way really to effectively take them down is you have to hit their morale. And it's just an easier way. Some heroes will be so buffed together and have so much cohesion that flat out damaging them won't be enough. So you have to go the morale route. So I'm telling you guys, there is so many cool things happening here. There's so many strategies. Let's see, 50% chance that a monster comes back to life. I love this ability. It's very clutch. So if one of your monsters comes back, he comes back as a skeleton. So here's the other mechanics that play. Now they all have morale. My own monsters, if they die, they get a little bummed out. You know, they don't like dying all that much. So then what you do is we put them in the garrison arrest, but they're still at 3 stars. So we're going to keep the whole team, the whole gang together. And here we go. So this is the in between the fights. We can go to a trainer and train every single one of them. We can go to an engineer and buff up our traps. If we go to the trainer, we level them up. How much money do I have? So we're going to actually go straight to the trainer. Well, let's level up some of our buddies here. So I'm full disclosure. I know what I'm doing here in regards to, except for this guy. He's brand new. Fire Elemental. I don't think I've ever messed with him before. He does fire damage and applies burn. He is super good. We are training him. He's brand new. I've played this game dozen hours now, and I've seen every monster for the most part from the other guy's Slave Master side. So we are getting some new guys. I love these elemental dudes. They're very versatile because they can do the ice damage with the frostbite, which is a damage over time, including big damage, but they can also do a morale boot, a morale hits, and apply demoralize, which is a damage over time morale hit. Super versatile. So I love him, and we don't have any good tanks to buff up. So we're gonna move past. Let's go to the next week. Alchemists will convert some of that blood into tears or tears into blood, or you can convert them into money. Events are random. Oof. Events are random events. Sometimes they can be good, sometimes they can be bad. So this is a lot of RNG. Your one playthrough will never be quite like your other playthrough. We're gonna stick to the business trips. We're gonna stick to stuff. I have a strategy, man. I've played this so much. I have a strategy on how I do everything here. We're gonna go ahead and, what is this actually? Skeletons gain 10% life. Nah, I'm not into that. I'm not into that ability. Skeletons gain 10% life. That's not too bad actually. Let's go with this. She's gonna be gone for 14 weeks, which is gonna suck. But let's go with that. All right, we're gonna go into another fight. Let's do it. You guys can see I'm totally totally into this game. It's so good. It really is. And $20. That's what it's coming launching at, but this game is just so good. Man. I don't know why. I'm just totally into it. All right, let's go. So I really like this fire dude, and he's got a lot of health. Let's put the snowman up front. Let's put him, and then since we only have 3 choices, we have no choice but to put this guy here. I'm not a huge fan of him. He's just, you guys notice their health. He's only got 65. These guys are a little beefier at 100. Keep in mind that the heroes are all going to be leveling as you progress. If you don't keep up leveling, they will kick your butt. So I actually never looked. See, this is really bad practice. I should have looked at the heroes to see what their buffs and weaknesses before I started setting this stuff up. But the reason I'm a little more confident is because we're still at the beginning of the game. The higher level you go, and when you start to face the champion heroes, it really gets really difficult, and you really have to pay attention. But because we're at the beginning of the game, I'm kind of being a little bit more lax than I should, which is on me. I shouldn't be that bad. We need to actually set up my teams a little different. We're gonna do that next matchup. We're gonna go ahead and put my fire guy that I trained earlier. We're gonna put him in the best team, which is the second team. But let's do it. So he gets they get a little bit of that frog magic love right in the face. By the way, underrated aspect of this game, the animations, the graphics are absolutely beautiful. Goblin Studios, very impressive, guys. You guys knocked it out of the park. I love how this game looks. See right here, we're going to give air damage and air weakness, but what's the point of giving air weakness elements? Like to reduce that elemental when... See, this is just not a good character. Never been a fan of this guy. He's not going to do a lot of damage because she's got 50%, I think, right? She's got, no, 25% air, which is no bueno. Go ahead and do the AoE. Burn, baby, burn. Still, she's got a high elemental, fire elemental. See, as I barely did as much damage to her. Baby, I am dying. I am dying. Look at the animations, guys. Absolutely beautiful, wonderful. Hit him with that fire. It's not going to hurt her as much. She's got really high fire. Yep. I got to say, the traps are really powerful. The magic's really powerful right now. We're about to kill these dudes pretty easily. Let's go ahead and do this area of attack. 30 nature damage and applies elemental weakness. Glorious. The heroes are dying. They stand no chance. They stand no chance as they die. Easily. That did nothing. Oh, shoot. Hit him with that frozen arm. Ooh. Oh, look at that. And see, those three monsters will not lose any. By the way, I didn't even mention you can collect monsters. Hello. How do I not mention that? You see what I'm talking about? There's so much to this game. It's so good. I actually kind of like the gargoyle. He does a little bit of bleeding and he does morale. He's a little bit versatile. So you can take money. Money is very important because it's used for training, but you can recruit more monsters. How could I not mention that? It's such a big aspect to this game. So you guys can see my guys are all losing morale. So now we gotta dump them here. And the bad part is that fire guy, Aranis, should be with my main team. So I'm screwing up a little bit. I am definitely screwing up. Now, I'm not a big fan of the tree. I don't like the air guys, so we need to change up the teams. I don't have enough tanks either. This tree will play my tank. Let's roll with... I'm not a fan of this dude, so we're going to put him in the... I kind of do put the worst monsters in the front. We have 780 bucks, so we're going to hit that trainer, and we're going to buff up our guys. It's so important right now. We might just keep buffing up the dudes that I like, and that's it. Actually, I really like this guy. It doesn't hurt to have a couple good dudes. So we're leveling him up. We might have to level up this dude. Not a fan of him at all. We need some more tanks to recruit. We got to recruit some new monsters. I might just hold on to my money till I get a couple better monsters in the group right now. Business trip plunger. These are both money-making things. When you send your dudes on here, as you guys can see, risk of injury 75%, meaning more than likely I'm going to lose a monster for 10 weeks. But we gain a lot of gold. Here we can set a monster free, but I don't get any gold. And you can upgrade a trap. Ooh, these are really good. All three of these. You don't usually get 3 good choices. I think we're going to go with the money. So we'll lose one of these 3 heroes, which none of them are that big a deal. Let's see which one we lose. Ooh, injured employee. The gargoyle, not who I wanted. That was out of the 3. That was the one that I didn't want to get hurt. Son of a gun. Yes, we have enough for the collector. The collector vampire, he'll give me some gold. We can do the engineer who upgrades traps. We're gonna get the collector. They will grant you a monetary. This is interesting. So you lose 100 life off your enchantress, which we don't want to do. So we're gonna pay 20. We'll pay that. I don't want to lose 100 life. I just noticed my enchantress's health is only a 500. The starter guy that you get has 900. So he's definitely a lot beefier. We're gonna continue training because we got lots of monies. So once again, we're really buffing this guy up. He's way over buffed for this. Now he's like way over buffed for the content. We might buff her up. I just see. I'm not excited about her. Just 30 fire damage and that's it. But as you keep leveling up, if you guys see the level, the health goes up, and then their abilities do get buffed up. But I'm just not feeling any of my monsters right now. I guess we'll buff her up. But let me tell you something. I'm about as excited as going to the dentist on that one. We always, my advice, if you can, always face the toughest because they give the best rewards. So we're gonna face the veterans, and let's see where we end up here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit him with that poison cloud. Okay, check. Let me check. So if you guys can see here, heals 50% of the hero's maximum life at the start of each fight. Replaces one of the penalties with it. So this is like completely, this character at the front, completely anti-damage almost. You want to mostly hit their morale. The problem is we don't really have a good morale set up to where we can really attack people's morale very well. Heals 50% of one of your maximum heroes for a lot. They have a lot of life, man. Can we hit their morale? Do I even have a team that could do it? Let's try. Let's for the sake of the video. Oh shoot. What did I just choose? Hold on. What is Cursed Prison? Applies the elemental weakness. You don't have any traps that actually hit morale. So we are screwed. All right, so we have to hit damage. All right, well then we're going to change our strategies. If we don't have a trap, so you could actually set up traps that hits morale. But if we don't have it, then we're a little screwed. This first team is complete trash. They are so bad. They're not going to do anything. They're going to get owned. We're going to have to depend on this second team to kick it out, to hit it out of the park right now. As you guys can see, the heroes are starting to get higher and higher. Level 2. Even if I would have chose the basic heroes to go against, it would not have mattered. This is really bad. I think we can't. I wanted to hit the morale, and I don't think we can. We have to just go at this with all the healing power that this team has. So let's see how we do. Definitely a little worried. Oh man, this is bad. So this applies tiredness. Oh man, 18 and 9. So this person's a complete moron. We are gonna level her up actually, because so she applies tiredness, which gives them a damage reduce, which is excellent. Oh no. Okay. Air weakness. Oh, so useless. This guy is so useless. 25% air resistance too. Not a fan. I am not a fan of this guy. I don't know if the devs are watching. If you guys want to buff that little dude up, I never use him. He blows. We're going to keep hitting him with this. This might keep us alive a little longer. As you guys can see, we're hitting the morale. It's possible we might be able to take it down enough. We're just going to keep whittling him down. That's all I can do. They're down. They didn't. Oh, so my little trinket just came through with that 15%. Woo! Oh, I got excited. I'm like, and they healed up. They healed up. No, this is so bad. I am so worried now. Applies Enchantress Seed to the next group of monsters. Oh, what should we do? Let's just hit them with this. Oh my god. They're gonna heal up. Watch. They're gonna heal up again. Oh my lord Jeebus. This is so bad. What do I do? All right, let's hit this guy. He's so powerful. We have him at level 4. I need him to do a lot of damage right now. I really do. Nature damage. I think we can take out, if we can go into the boss fight with at least like me, my boss form with at least 2 out of the 3 dead or 1 dead, I'm happy. Ooh, stayed alive just enough for me to kill her. This dude is doing damage right now. Leveling him up to 4 was so clutch. He's dead, and he's almost dead. Can we hit the back at all? She can only hit the front. Okay, we'll just take her out. All right, let's see what this last person can do. I've been worried this whole time that I'm gonna lose. Okay, hit him with that frozen arm. Perfect. All right, do it again. So this is 1-on-1 at this point. Does she have an ice resistance? She does. And we're still 50% ice resistance. And he's still doing a ton of damage. She can't beat. I leveled him up too high. Now here's the interesting part. When you get towards the end, the heroes level up to 10. You can only level up your guys to level 5. So they will get so powerful that you really have to start out strategizing. So I really love this trap. I am not a fan of this monster. I actually hate this monster, but you know what? I think we have enough good physical traps. We need like a morale trap. So we're going to take the gold. We're going to take the money. The money is just so important. I do go out of my way to get as much money as I can to train up all my guys. All right. So we got the people. They're healing up over here. We have our fire dude right here. We still don't have good tanks. That's really worrisome. We're going to put her here. I think she's a little more useful. She'll die a lot more going forward. And then we'll put him here as well. And we're going to leave our, remember, we leave our second team as high as we can. Let's go ahead and train these up. And let's continue leveling him up. I really like this dude. We're going to max him out at 5. He's done. He's maxed. And we're going to level her up. Once again, not excited about this lady, but I love how she applies some good poison damage. So, and are we out of money? Looks like we're out of money. All right, so we're gonna hit the plunger. We're gonna hit the plunger because you know the toilet. All right, we can have 20% chance to set a monster free. We're gonna do this one because it's the same amount of money, and I want to see if we can get a good monster. 20% chance. Oh, we only got gold. Like I said, a lot of RG. Black market gives me the ability to sell one of my monsters. We are not selling that monster. Wow, that sucks. Usually you get more choices than that. Workout is where you buff up your enchantress, your boss self. But we're gonna have to skip it because we don't have enough blood or tears. Ooh, demons gain 10% life. What is this? They want to trade my chalice of use for this? Heck yeah. We did it. All right, adventurers, let's do this again. All right. So we chose her now. She's probably going to die on us. Once again, let me look at the dudes. This is a morale booster here. It gives 50% of your morale back to somebody. So this is an easy one. We're just going to be attacking them as much as possible with damage dealing abilities, not morale abilities. So who does that leave us with? Let's go ahead and use Windboy. Not a fan of Windboy, but let's use him. There, we're just going to hit him with all the health abilities that we can. We already have our team. We have our tank in the front, our ice guy in the back. We're going to use the new fire dude. Icy breeze is pretty good, by the way, but ice weakness, not my favorite. If we have a whole... I actually had one group that was a full ice team, and they were pretty excellent. It was very temporary, but I would use that ice trap all the time and really stack up the ice damage. There's a lot of little strategies involved in this game, man. Oh my god, the wind guy is almost dead already. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Does he have a fire resistance? He has a fire resistance. See, that sucks. So we're not going to do a lot of damage. Let's just hit him with a poison. I keep not realizing that attacks jump to the herald position behind the target if the target's armor is positive. Okay. So that's essentially an AoE move. Let's go ahead and hit him with that wind ability in the front. And he's down already. What a useless bum. What a useless bum. He really is. Actually, let's look at all the damage we do on this lady back here. Oof. She's got a negative ice resistance. We're putting in a lot of damage right here at the start. It's just too tough to kill the heroes when they're at almost their full life capacity. It's too hard. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of damage. She's kicking ass. Excuse my French. She is awesome. I'm going to be buffing her butt up. I didn't realize she was that good. Oh, and the clutch, 15%. Look at how debuff we got him. He's got poison blood going on. He is completely... Look at this. This is GG, man. They're going to get poisoned even more now. Look, this person's going to die. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Glorious. This is over. They didn't even get to the... They didn't even get... Look at this. They didn't even get to the second group of monsters. That's how good we were. All right, here's another trap. To negative 10 morale stacks all of the penalties applied to the heroes increased by 2. So all those debuffs. And then we have an electrical coil. Ooh, I'm not a fan of that at all. We're just going to take the money. Pandora's box is interesting, but I'm not interested in it. It's interesting, but I'm not that interested. Do we get to face the champions at some point? I did want to show that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play on my own, and then we'll get to a champion run, and then you guys will see that as the final part. So I will get to that spot, and when I do, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. So on my way to fight the champion, it looks as though one group has gotten past all my defenses. So I wanted to show the gameplay of me, the dungeon master, being the last line of defense. And as you guys can see, I'm actually in big time trouble as the second guy has full health. So, oh boy. So this is the first time I'm actually looking at the abilities. 50 nature damage regenerates my master's life by 50% of the damage done, but I'm barely doing anything to him. 15 air damage as an area of attack. And this does a lot of frontal damage. So we're going to do this. And we are not in good shape at the moment. So I'd hate to lose before I even get to the boss, to the champions. Oh my goodness. All right, this will take him out, her out. We're down to one guy, and he is laying it on right now. All right, there we go. I'm probably going to win. But the thing is, my life doesn't regenerate the next time I come back. It regenerates very slowly. All right, he's down. So we ended up defeating them, and we get to choose here real quick. Let's choose. Oh, they're giving me the worst monsters. I am not a fan of this guy either. So we're going to take the cash. And as you guys can see real quick, my health here on the bottom, I only regenerate 5 life per week, and I'm already almost at half health. So definitely a lot of trouble. So just wanted to show that real quick, and then I will be right back with the champions. All right, guys, I am shortly back after that last thing. It was actually the next week. As you guys can see here, now we have 3 choices: 2 veterans or a champion set of heroes. And we are definitely going with the hardest. As you guys saw, I almost got rocked. Look at the morale. We're going to go with our absolute A team here. Everyone is low on morale, which is part of my dungeon master. She sucks at keeping the morale high. So as you guys can see, there's consequences to who you choose. So we're going to actually go with our strongest team. And unfortunately, my level 5 ice guy, well, he got injured. And that is one of the reasons why I've been struggling, because I invested so much money into him. And now we got a big problem. So this, I think, is my best team that I can form. This will be my last line of defense. This is going to be a harder challenge. You guys are going to see why here in a second. All right, let me go ahead and hit that confirm button. All right, so here it is. We have one hero out of these champions who are already high level. This one here with the star means they're the hardest. I actually got lucky. This is the nature hero, who's one of the easier ones to handle. She's very powerful. She will do a lot of AoE damage. She's going to be kicking my butt. But the cool thing is that out of all the ones that I could have gotten, that was probably the best case scenario, as there's some crazy heroes that I won't spoil for you guys, so that way you see them when they come after you. So we're going to have to go at them health wise. 50% of one hero's maximum life after a fight. Oh boy. This is gonna be so hard. Okay, let's use the level 1 chick. We have a level 2 here, and even though he's about to lose his morale, we need to go with our strongest group. So we're gonna go with that level 3 guy in there. We're gonna hit them with the furnace. I think this is gonna end up going to to us, the dungeon master. I almost have no doubts about that, but we have a strong team too. They're not super strong as we're missing my level 5 ice skeleton, but let's see what we can pull off here. All right, here it is. This is it. Whether I win or lose. If I lose, I have to start all over. Game over. But that's all right. Either way, we'll get a definite addition. So I'm a big fan of this guy. He's pretty good. He does that little AoE, which is excellent. Now we can actually start attacking their morale if we wanted to. I don't know if that's really the route I want to go. He's got a lot less morale. You see 140, but I just don't have enough heroes that can attack that. So we're going to stick with damage. Look at that. Hit him pretty good. Good bleed. I'm a fan of hers. She's going to stack up the... there it is. Perfect. So if they have positive armor or 0, she does that move. Oh my god. Everyone's almost... What the heck? Holy crap, man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we got the skeleton back up. I hope he stays alive. So we can at least add a bleed. Oh my god, we're getting so lucky right now. The 15% is really saving us. If we can take this hero out and this one, by the time it gets to the champion, we might have a shot. Oh my god, please let me attack. No, they're gonna die. I was gonna say, please let me get another attack on them. And she healed 50% of the health. I think we're gonna lose. I think we really are. I don't think we're gonna be able to pass these champions. In a normal circumstance, I might have chosen the less difficult ones, but I had to try and give it my best. Ooh, a tropical flood. So this is the environment doing an AoE. Oh, we're gonna do this one for sure. That's a completely new one. Nice. And now this is gonna be me. So the dungeon itself gets to do one attack. We're gonna go ahead and hit him with the AoE elemental weakness, because I think this will set me up. Look, we've almost got these fools. I expect both of these to die. Oof. Let's hit him with this fire. There we go. Nice. Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now? She almost killed us in one attack. Oh, yes. Down. 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 All right, we're down to the last dude. If we can take her out. Oh my god. All right. Here we go. Final battle. The star hero versus me. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, I think we got this. There it is. We're gonna get some sweet loots when we face one of the heroes. We get one of these. We get to choose one of these star monsters now. I'm not a huge fan of the guy on the left. He's pretty decent. He's got some good morale stuff, which we actually do need. We need some heroes that do some morale, but I'm a huge fan of this guy on the middle. So I'm almost thinking we might roll. You know what? We're gonna roll with a morale booster. We need a dude who can hit the morale. You know what? Forget it. We're going to choose this guy. He's too good. But as you guys can see there, you get a star hero to collect. Star monster, I should say. I keep saying hero. I have everybody injured. You see how screwed we are? I don't even have enough monsters to perform their task. Oh, we do. Okay. Here it is, guys. Check this game out, man. It is so fun. It's so good. Goblin Studios did an awesome, excellent job with this game. Couldn't recommend it more. Pick it up. It is so fun. I'm going to have a link down below. Please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate that. sub to the channel as well. Sub to the indie game channel. I'd really appreciate it for more indie games coverage. I'm going to head out. Thank you guys for watching here. Nice game. Pick it up. It's so much fun. As you guys saw, I had a complete blast. Take care. Have a good one. Peace.